Who doesn't love the warm sunlight of winter? Often I would long to sit in that sunshine for hours. But due to numerous responsibilities and chores, I could never fully enjoy it. I often felt envious of the lady living across from me. She would sit in that warm sunlight for hours, completely at ease. Her servants would bring her tea and snacks right where she sat. By nature, she was a very sweet woman, and I liked her a lot. Yet, at times, I could not help but compare my life with hers and feel a tinge of jealousy. After all, overcoming feelings of envy is never easy. Whenever we spoke, he would often say, "Your life is so beautiful, always busy and surrounded by family. Everyone in your house calls for you." I would smile and reply, "Yes, that's true." Honestly, I had no complaints about my busy life, but her relaxed life always fascinated me. Yet she would often tell me, "Child, sometimes this warm sunlight can sting a lot." I never really understood what she meant. Her only son worked abroad, and her husband was always busy with his business. She lived in a beautiful house with many servants and all the comforts of life. I would wonder what would be more perfect than such a life. Then time flew by. My in-laws grew old and passed away. Soon life started revolving around our son. My husband's business flourished, keeping him away from home most of the time. Then one day, our son finished school and got accepted into a great college. We dropped him off at college with great joy. But when I returned home, I realized what it meant to live alone. One morning, I was sitting in the sunlight when the maid handed me a cup of tea. Alone as I sipped my tea, I suddenly felt that the warm sunlight was piercing me harshly. That's when I recalled the words of my neighbor. "Child, sometimes this warm sunlight can sting a lot." Indeed, we spend our entire lives waiting for leisure, but when we finally have it, we realize that the hustle and bustle of life was far more beautiful.